So here we go. This is how I'm going to clear the island and make it inhospitable to spawning. I'm going to cover it in water. This is what I'll be doing for the next day and a half, I'm sure. See how that helps a lot, doing that. And as we remove more and more spawning areas, our spawner, our ender will become highly efficient. And then we'll own this whole island. We'll have it covered in water. It's pretty rad. I've only done it once before, but I've also done the torching up of the island, and that's just tedious and boring, and I kind of like using the water. If we ever decide that we want to respawn the dragon, which I've never done, oh, I must have looked at this guy. See, he's gonna have a problem getting me. If we ever want to respawn the dragon to fight it again, maybe do it correctly with some armor and some skill, both of which I didn't have when I fought it before. I know that it resets all these towers, and so yeah, it's going to reset all this stuff. So I didn't want to build the ender in the middle here. So I put it over there. Hopefully it'd be safe. I don't think the dragon would take it out if we respawn it, but it's like that, and I don't think we're going to need to respawn it anyway. One set of ender cities is probably fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna get to watering the neighborhood, importing the lake. Actually, oh, I think I missed a spot over there. Let's see. I did. Let's go get that right away. So it didn't take me quite as long as I thought it would. It took me pretty much 5 or 6 hours to do this. Maybe a little longer. We stopped to watch Game of Thrones, and Yeah, I was taking some screen snaps up there. Everything is flooded. The island is ours. Yeah, flooded the towers. What happens if I... Oh, that's my dragon egg. Does water go on there? Oh no, what? Oh, I didn't know I could pick up the dragon egg like that. Alright, that's pretty rad. Let's go down and turn on our farm. This is so cool. All we have to do is go up here and knock our torches off. There we go. All dark, right? What's under here? Oh, that's just lighting update. Redrawing issues. Okay, let's try one right here. How's it look? They're going. Let's go see what it's like. Guys in the back, let's see how we're doing here. Yeah. We got a bunch. Well, at least we got something here now. We can make use of our XP and ender pearls for days. Alright, so I went ahead and dug a couple of nether tunnels. I dug one out to the mesa, where we're going to go now, and we're going to grab some red clay. As you see here, I kind of opened this room up. We're going to eventually put a train station here in the nether, of course. But to do that, we'll open this way out because I have a plan for the train station. I don't normally have plans, but I do have a plan for the train station. End portals down yonder, ice spikes, and the blaze spawner, which I haven't shown you the blaze spawner. It's actually pretty close. It's not automated or anything like that. I literally just found this blaze spawner. Yeah, it's right there. So we could take that out and then we could go in there and hunt some blazes. There we go. Got our looting swords. Yeah, thank you. Take a couple blaze rods. But anyway, yeah, so I could block this off. Maybe they'll just spawn up here and we could just have a window or a door. So that's the tunnel down there to the witch hut and also to the ice spikes. Let's put this up here and witch hut. And you know what else we have at the witch hut? I just looked up at chunk base. I looked at the slime chunks. So we will find that. But down here is the mesa. This is a long trip, boys and girls. This is, I think, 1,400 blocks total. That's a long way. It's like 3,000 blocks north and 8,800 blocks to the east. So here's where we're going to do that cool diagonal train track, which I haven't never done before. So we'll see how it goes when we build this. But this is of course going to be very resource intensive and tedious to fabricate. But this will be one of those cool extra long train rides where you can kind of jump in the cart, hit the button, and you'll just travel for, you'll be able to take a 5-minute break and go grab a beer or a cup of coffee or a soda or a Kool-Aid or a Frappuccino. I could name more drinks, but that's just annoying. Alright, we're getting towards the end there. You can see the X coordinate is at 1,000 and it's at about 1,100 is where we get to the nether portal. Oh, there is also a jungle right on the border. I just happened to open the portal up. We're right on a mesa jungle border. I just didn't want creepers coming through here and skeletons and stuff, especially creepers. So I just had to wall it in, and I decided to. There were a couple of trees here. As you can see, they got that weird, cool olive green sort of color because we're in the mesa. And I just wanted to stash some chests here. There's nothing in these yet, except for all the netherrack I brought with me. So I want to finish that corridor up. It's a fairly simple build since it's just a corridor or a hallway. And the quickest way to do it, I thought, was maybe just to use the red, because the red is an existing color here in the mesa. Like, we just mine this here and we can take it over there and use it. It's not like the blue where we need to have dye and possibly mess with a bunch of different shades, because the hardened clay blues don't really, they're much more gray than they are blue. And wool, I don't have any wool. I don't have a wool farm at this point. So I thought red would be, expedient. Here we go. We can do this. Now this design is definitely inspired by, I think it's Wells Knight. I think he did the interior for Tango Tech's triple spawner in season 4 of Hermitcraft. He used some red and some cobble, and I thought it just looked so cool. I had to try it out myself, and I really liked it. So we're doing it here, but you know, giving credit where credit is due. XP is just shooting out of there. What is going on? Look at that. It's like fireworks. Okay, and then of course, got something up like that. We'll throw red under there and torch there. And then that could be just an alternating pattern through here. So yeah, we'll do this up and we'll see what it looks like when we're done. We're gonna have to get rid of this other end stone here. I am pretty sure. We'll get rid of it down here. We can leave it in the ceiling, I think. Oh, and I have to finish this up here. So here we have some work done. And yeah, so I went ahead, I did some tests with some different materials down here in this channel, and I think I ended up liking the spruce the best. I put oak down there first. I thought that was gonna work pretty well. But it was a little bit light, and I had just happened to go mine a bunch of spruce in preparation for our iron farm. And I thought, let me try that out, and I think it works pretty well. I think when we're coming straight in, these are too dark next to the reds, so I think I'll do what I did on the other ones. I was using the stone fences. See there, you did stone fences here on the ends of these. Sort of, I don't know, they let a little color through, but they sort of obscure it, they sort of match. So I thought that might be a handy little bit. Oh man, come on. Okay. That's CryinMo, man. Place a block 3 times. Alright, so that's not too bad. Let's try this. There we go. A little bit of wood here to sort of tie into the bottom wood down there. Just see what it looks like. We could try this. Yeah, that's not too bad, right? Just breaks it up a little bit. I really like this, the directional pattern of the wood block going in on each side like this. So going one direction, it's sort of a little feng shui and sort of, you know, making you flow in this direction. Of course, going the other direction, it's opposing you, but that's still kind of cool, right? It looks pretty neat. This is what I was playing with as far as, you know, we could have a stretch of sort of mimicking the 3x3 with a torch, and then we have our red column, and then we can go to spruce wood. This is a weird funky thing that I've just started messing with. Oh, wow, that was an accident. I meant to put a torch in there. But that's kind of cool. It's kind of weird. What if we did this? What about that? But then again, there's no place for lighting. This is a lot of thought for just a little hallway that we'll hardly ever walk down. What else could be cool? I'll wait for it. Okay. Oh man, I'm just gonna like triple the amount of wood I would need if I ended up doing this. Ah. Okay. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. It's coming. Oh, what do we think of that? Okay, that's pretty cool, right? Okay, so I came up with a couple of finalizing touches here because I think we're almost done, and it's taken me quite a while to do this. I had lots of temptations to build something else. I almost built a road to the desert mining area out by the village where our guy with the mending book is, and I was like, no, stop, you can't build a road now, you got to finish this stinking corridor. Okay, so the plan here is to put glowstone down there. Hello, buddies. Yeah. Level, so check this out. Just since we've been working in here, doing all right. This works pretty well. I did check the light level, right? Works good. Better than torches stuck in here, right? We just have to go mine some more glowstone. I've got my silk touch pick here out of the ender chest, and we'll jump over to the nether and grab some glowstone. We'll finish that up. This is the little gimmick. I did have the upturned spruce logs here. I didn't like that. I didn't like them down in the corner. It kept bothering me, and I think this works okay. Put red clay underneath. And this guy, I don't know what to do, but I guess I gotta just kill this guy. Make it like that normal, I guess. That's a tough one. This is a tough corner. If I put a red block there, it looks weird. Yeah, like anything I do here just doesn't look right. Well, I guess we could try we have one more cobblestone wall. Yeah, that's pretty wanky. I just don't know. How about something like that? That might be okay. It's a little bit different. Shows a little differentiation, but it continues the wood brown there. So that's probably the best thing I've seen here so far. Anyway, I did make up a whole stack. Actually, I made 4 stacks of cobblestone stairs because I was going to roof this in, and this is the way I think I'm going to go with it. It looks weird. I know it looks weird. This is just a tight spot, and I don't really know. I mean, we could throw a decorative block in another diamond shape overhead. I mean, we could cobblestone it. Ooh, that's kind of cool up there like that, but let's see. We could do this in amongst. Maybe that's the way to go, like that. I'll show you what I tried to do. It's still up over here, and I'm going to take it all out because it's just. Right, this is too much. It looks like a cavern or something. Yeah, I just think it's too heavy. It's like a giant zipper up there or something, or a bunch of stone teeth. These 45-degree diagonal corridors they're just tough, and the main problem is I just didn't make it wide enough. You know, I mean, it's wide enough fine to walk through, but for design purposes, it should be probably an extra block wide on each side. So 2 blocks wider would have allowed us some leeway in the design aspect of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do for lighting in here. I might have to put them up here. Maybe throwing glowstone right in the floor will break it up, just like we have these things here to break this up a little bit, you know, make it sort of a repeating pattern. Alright, well, I'll go get some glowstone and we'll check it out. Alright, we're fresh out of the nether, and as you can see from the particle effects, I fell in the lava and I had to use my trusty potion of fire resistance. I always keep one of those on me in the nether, and then I'm pretty brazen because obviously those make you impervious to fire and all that good stuff. So you always have to go into the nether with one of those. Always, always, always. Because the problem with it is not just the fact that you die in the nether. You know, you die in the game, but you die in the nether, you're usually dying from fire damage, which is going to toast your items. That's the bummer. Let's try it in here. Down there. This will be alright. So let's see. Checking the light level. Where are we at? Light level, light level. 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6. Alright, so we gotta put glowstone in here somewhere. Maybe these should be glowstone. Or maybe these. Or maybe the center one. Or maybe the one overhead. Yeah, either way that's a tough one because, well, it's hard to place blocks in there when there's so many. Ah! Now you see what I'm dealing with. Yep, there you saw it. Oh, 52 levels. See that? 52, man. That's alright. I've lost probably 90, probably more than that in the course of this building. Because that happens, well, you know, the end is another dimension, so our items will not despawn over there. I guess because they only have a half block that's holding them in, like they're in a space. The space to get out is 2.5 blocks tall. So they're 3 blocks. So what happens when they all get angry in there is I think they all bum rush the opening, and because of the new mob collision thingy, right, which makes the mobs create a lot of pressure and it's harder to bump them around. Oh yeah, I opened this tunnel up. This is the sort of the, you know, this is what we'll be sheathing with our decorative blocks to make our train tracks and our tunnels, our train tunnels. Anyway, so this is a single wide track, and this space down here is for redstone torches. Anyway, okay, so back to the topic at hand. So all those endermen explode out. The only way that I've found that seems to be absolutely safe is if I lower that opening by a block, like a full block, to where the opening's only 1.5 blocks tall. That works. Jeez. These guys should all be one hit because they came out of the drop chute. I don't want to make it a smaller opening, and this is the reason why. See how I can walk in there? Those guys in the back corner, you can't reach them from out here. And of course what this is illustrating is that this is an inferior and not necessarily a good design. Most people make ender farms where it's single block wide space that they fall into. And the reason I double it up is because they seem to bottleneck up there at the top. And I thought opening it up seems to be much more efficient, that a lot more drop. I've never seen this issue where they explode out, but that's because 1.9 reintroduced the collision. See, I want to walk in here and get these guys in the corner. You're all mine. All of you are mine. Alright, so we put our glowstone in here. Oh, what if we do this? And put our fence back in there. Our cobblestone wall. Oh, then it stands free. Hey, what do you think of that? It's okay. We definitely have a number 7 block right here, and the way to alleviate that is to do this maybe. Alright, yep, and then that's good. This is okay here. If we take that out, we're doomed. Oh boy. So what if we did this? How's it back here now? Now it's fine. So we got something done. It's nice, it's decorated, it's cool, it's serviceable. We can get down to our portal. Everything functions correctly, and yeah, we're in good shape here. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all your comments. Whatever time of day or night it is for you, I hope it's excellent.